And we are back. And forgot to do the intro.
It's 4 o'clock p.m. and you know what time it is. It's time for How You Doing Thursday. It's time for that Rohas the Next Level show. So hit that thumbs up and watch the show. And guess what? If somebody tells you to do something, you say, "Get out of here! I'm looking at the Rohas the Next Level show. How you doing?"
How you doing? Cyclone first. What's up, Roger? Roger Kai. Roger Kaiser. What's up? What's up? I'm gonna be jumping on Oculus. I know I've been MIA for a minute. Been traveling, been working, been doing all kinds of stuff. Finally feeling better. So, yeah,
I don't remember the last time I used my Oculus.
I haven't used it in a couple months, but
Yeah.
do miss it. So, how are you doing? How are you doing?
Okay. I'm okay.
Cyclone says next level eyes.
Because I'm wearing glasses. I usually don't wear glasses.
So before we begin, as always, make sure you guys do get that VPN in the description below. It's a good one. It works, and you just need to get protected. All right, what do you got?
And you got to check out Buzz TV, buzztvglobal.com. Buzz TV. Sorry, I got to say it because they'll clown on me if I don't say it properly. They always got some good stuff coming out. There is some delays with the shipping right now with some of the newer devices, but it's worth the wait. The remotes are a lot better. Probably some of the best remotes on the market right now. And I am kind of curious to see if we could actually take those remotes and pair them with other devices if we wanted to as well. I haven't tried that, but the remotes are really nice.
I haven't tried it either. Okay. If you're here, say hello. And I am eating. Sorry, guys. Hungry. Cyclone's here. Roger, what's up? Blade says, what up? MFA VPN. I don't know what you want to say by MF. Maybe Monday through Friday, a VPN. Don't use it on the weekends. All right. I gotcha. You know what we should do? Have you seen that YouTube that they do spicy chicken wings and they have a conversation as they're eating?
Yep.
We should do something like that. We should do like a what's it called? Like
Hot
a challenge.
takes.
Huh?
It's called hot takes.
Hot cakes. Hot takes. And actually, I think it was 619. Somebody on the Rojas Reviews Telegram group said, we should order chicken wings 20 and record it here, do a live show, and try to beat the record. What is it? 20 in a minute?
Yeah, 20 in a minute. You know,
Are you allowed to drink during that?
I don't know. We'd have to do some more research.
What's up, Gino? That's a gimme says, what's up, everyone? Surge Flick says, I'll take some hot cakes.
Most people, when I talk to them, they think they can do 15. They're like, 15's manageable. They're like, 20, I don't know.
Because a minute goes by pretty quick. And you got to think about it. 20? That means you have to finish each wing within, what, 4 seconds?
3. Right? 60 seconds in a minute.
Is that right? 3?
Yeah. 3 times 20 is 60.
Don't make me do math. Yeah. I don't know. 3 seconds, finish a chicken wing.
No,
Are they boneless?
Nuggets, they're boneless.
They're boneless wings then, huh? I think I could do 20. Wait, okay. So if they're boneless and you have to eat 20 within a minute, I think I could do that. So I'm eating a boneless chicken wing here, but so the breading is cauliflower. It's breading spicy cauliflower chicken wing. It's supposed to be really, really healthy.
Does it have chicken?
Yeah, real chicken.
Oh, because I've had cauliflower wings before, and they tried to tell me that it tastes just like chicken, and they were so wrong.
Yeah.
I was so mad. I think that it would have to be really light breading though. Like the ideal one would probably be like McDonald's chicken nuggets because it's really light breading. Too much heavy breading and it would be too difficult.
Mm-hmm. These ones are light breaded, but 619. What's up, dude? He's throwing up, dude. Cauliflower, like I think it's called like cauliflower or something. Cauliflower, something like that. You got to try it. I know they're in California, but they're really good and supposed to be really, really healthy because it's not just the normal breading, but the cauliflower. So it's really good. Surge Flake says you can drink, but it slows you down. But I'm pretty sure it's chicken nuggets and not chicken wings. Yeah, see, if it's a chicken nugget,
Yeah, it's a nugget.
because I'm trying to think, every time I order. Oh, you know what? Well, I don't know. I normally order 15 chicken nuggets from McDonald's, and I could eat them pretty fast, but I just take my time because I like dipping them and, you know, cauliflowers. So, yeah, we should do something like that. But anyway, how is everyone out there doing? I know Next Level hasn't seen this yet because I just recently did it. But what's up, Craig? McDonald's chicken McNuggets taste like fish. Then you got some really bad ones. The ones I get taste like chicken. But I'm doing something a little bit different on my travel channel. You know how I think I've talked to you about this before. You know how I've been doing for when I've been traveling a lot, and I've been doing some. What's up, Preppy Mama? Preppy Mama's in the house.
Hi, Prep Mama.
I've been doing these videos called 4K walkthroughs where I'm not really talking at all. I'm just showing the footage and I kind of put it together just like it's almost like a point of view type of video, like if it's you watching and you looking. Yesterday I dropped my first pop-up 4K walkthrough video. The easiest way for me to explain this, 619 says Rojas in a tank must be a heat wave. It's 100 degrees over here. It's hot. Showing off the guns. Yeah, so I don't know in Canada, but do you guys have like TNT and
Yeah,
CW, like those channels?
Yeah.
Or Hallmark? Do you guys have a Hallmark channel?
I think so.
Have you ever watched, and I'm going to use the Christmas time because this is the only time I've noticed it, but have you ever watched a movie during Christmas time on TV? Typically, it's the two movies that pop in my head all the time. It's Elf and Home Alone 2, maybe Home Alone 1, where you're watching the movie and a little fun fact pop-up comes up. Have you seen that? Have you seen that before?
I don't think so.
Anybody in the chat that's here, have you guys seen that before? It'll be like here's a very, very common one, a very, very common one. So Elf, Will Ferrell, remember the scene where he's in the jack-o'-lanterns and he's like, or the jack-in-the-box, and he's like moving it and they pop up and he gets all scared. And then he writes it down if it's defective or not defective, or if it's working right, you know?
Yeah.
Preppy says yes, she's seen it. Roger says yes, MTV had a whole show for years called pop-up videos. Yeah. Preppy says I love that format. Preppy, I'm going to send you my video from yesterday. I want to get your feedback. I'm trying to get as much feedback as possible because I'm doing something brand new with my normal videos, and I'm also gonna be upping my videos instead of Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'm gonna be doing it every third day. So I think instead of like 8 videos a month, it's gonna be like 10 videos, maybe 11 videos a month. But Surgeflix saw it. He says he really liked it, how it was. It's pretty much exactly what you think of. So for Next Level, who's not sure, there's a popular scene in the movie Elf. He's cranking that Jack in the Box and it pops up. There's a little pop-up that came up that says Will Ferrell didn't know when the Jack in the Box was going to pop up because somebody with a remote control was controlling it. There is a part where he goes and he's going like this, like squinting. He doesn't like Jack in the Boxes. Like he's like not like scared, but kind of, it's kind of like, thing with clowns. It's like, ugh, so he's doing that and he's like, you could see his face, and another pop-up says, this is like a real reaction. He didn't know it was going to pop up. So his reaction here is real. So he puts it down and he picks up his notebook and he starts writing it down, and then it pops up and he's like you see his face like, ooh, and then he's like, he grabs it, like all pissed off. That was his real reaction. So it was like, oh, Preppy says, do it. I'm excited to see it. Yeah, for sure. I'm trust me, I'm trying to get as much feedback as I can. I did a video yesterday. So a couple weeks ago, I did a video about Gulf Shores, and it was like the top things to do in Alabama Gulf Shores. I actually had quite a few people like messaging me saying like, dude, video came out really good. Like everything's coming out smooth. Like your quality of editing is getting better. Your recording is getting better. Like just overall, you're getting better at your travel stuff. So I was like, sweet. Like I'm, if I'm doing good, tell me. If I'm doing bad, tell me. So I dropped this new video yesterday, which I take a lot of clips, a lot of footage, and I don't use a lot of it. So I went to a place called Alligator Alley
Isn't that in Florida?
There's one in Florida.
Yeah.
But I think the big one is in Alabama.
Okay.
It's all in they're neighboring states, It's pretty cool. I had it where there's music in the background. You're watching it. As it's going, a little pop-up will come up, like how much the entrance fee is. Another pop-up will come up, like what type of gators they have there. Another pop-up will come up with just the fact, like how many teeth are in their mouth, like, stuff like that. Like just little random pop-ups. I only did a few. I didn't want to do too many because I didn't want it to feel overwhelming, but I also didn't want to feel it. I want it to be underwhelming either. So I'm like, let me just do like 7 or 8 pop-ups to see if that's too many or too little. I might have people that say, hey, you know what? Go ahead and throw a few more. You're good. Or they might say, you know what? This is like max. You shouldn't do this many. Like this is good. So that video came out yesterday. I'll share it around. If anybody wants to check it out, let me know. I'm looking for feedback. But so that's kind of what I'm doing. So for people who don't care for like the beach, or they don't care for the desert, or they don't care for hiking, or they don't care for certain things like that, like checking out alligators, they could just watch one of these videos and be like, okay, cool. It's like if I was there. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I was going for. What do you think?
People like that.
Yeah, I thought so too. I had somebody message me on Telegram, said that they felt that they're watching like a discovery video, like a very short and condensed discovery video where it doesn't feel like it's long-winded at all, but almost like it was good, but it was like, man, I wish the video was a little bit longer. It's only like a 4-minute video. It's not long.
Long videos don't usually do well on YouTube though.
Yeah.
Unless you have like a huge ass following. If you have a huge ass following, you can get away with a long video.
Yeah. 619 says, I've been watching a bunch of virtual hikes. You know what, 619, send me what you're watching on that, because I have a lot of footage of me hiking, but I figured like who wants to go on an hour hike? You know what I mean? Like post an hour video and I've seen videos of street sidewalk walkthroughs and they're about 2 hours long, and they're just walking through the streets. And it's just like, dude, Searchflix told me, like, dude, that's hell. He's like, that doesn't sound like fun. What's up, Red Lantern?
What's up?
Oh, people with Oculus. That's, you know what? That's true. Gate afternoon. What's up, Carl? Good to see you. It's Bond, next level Bond. Oh, Craig saw my video. He says it was good. Gators were amazing. Yeah, appreciate that. Oh, show. So what do you got to us today, next level? Any plans for the weekend? Any plans? Actually, you know what? Any plans for the summer?
Yeah, I'm slowly working on the backyard. Got to get the fence up soon, do a deck, get a hot tub, new barbecue. That's kind of the goal for this summer. I don't know if I'm going to be able to accomplish it all, but that's the goal. Because I love to barbecue, I love to eat, and I don't like to do anything. And I like to do all that in the backyard.
Get a tub, put a TV up.
Right?
Yeah, I see that. So, question. My neighbor, it's funny. My neighbor is like a part-timer YouTuber. I keep telling him, like, dude, just go in. Like, he's got good stuff. He built a hot tub.
Yeah, I'm not building a hot tub. No.
Okay, I was just gonna ask you, are you gonna build one?
No,
That was my
no,
first
I'm buying
question.
one. One of my friends works at a hot tub place, so he's gonna ding it and get an employee discount.
Oh, ding one for me. Ding one for me. 619 says 360 hike videos of Joshua Tree, etc. Yeah, send me one. I've been curious. You know what? I wanted to get a 360 camera, the Insta 360, and just hold it, you know, like put a hat on and just put it on my head and just walk. So I wanted to do something like that too, but
You could set up your DJI to follow you too.
the drone,
Yeah.
yeah, those are cool, but that would be first person, right? Or no, third person.
That would be third person. I think people want to see first person.
Yeah, people want to see first person. And my original idea, actually, I did the Techfluence conference a couple weeks ago before I went to Hawaii. And what happened was I was trying to get them to send me their 360 camera so I could walk around Hawaii and take some footage. Because I literally wanted to do 360 footages of like the Dole Plantation, you know, 360 of the Arizona Memorial or 360 of one of the battleships, like stuff like that. Like I'm walking around and you're there with me and you're watching it. Now, if you want to watch the video, I'll have it start at my point of view. But like how he was saying, if you have an Oculus and you're looking around, then you'll be able to see all over the place, you know? So thing is battery life. Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't looked into it that deep yet, but I've been very interested. Actually, remember who was that? It was a guy and a girl that we interviewed last year. They had the translator app from Japan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yokozuna.
They had CES this year and she was here. But obviously I didn't go. So she asked, she's like, hey, are you guys coming? I'm like, no, we're not coming. And been keeping in touch. And I was telling her like, hey, you know, I'm thinking about doing this 360 thing because she works with a lot of companies.
Yeah,
and
I thought she doesn't work with, like, I thought she worked with a different company now.
Yeah, she's with a different company now. She's with multiple different companies now.
Okay.
So she said the 360 is huge over there in the Asian continent. Like, she's like, it's very, very big. And a lot of people are very, like, they're looking for those type of videos. The thing that I don't like is when So I had my Oculus and I tried doing a 360 video. I tried watching one from like Hawaii, tried watching one from somewhere else, and I didn't like the quality. It looked kind of bootlegged. You know what I mean? It didn't even look 720p. It just looked bad.
That's weird.
Yeah, when I watched it on my computer though, it looked great. And I'm just like, is Oculus not doing this in 4K or
Well,
1080p?
the Oculus is not 4K.
Right. But why is it that I could watch, for example, what's his name? Dabs, the butcher. He'll do watch parties and we'll go in there and watch a movie or watch a game or a fight or whatever, and the quality looks great. Everything looks clean. It doesn't look like I need glasses to see, you know? But when I go to YouTube to watch a 360 video, and I'm just like, why is everything so fuzzy? Like it looks like I'm over here like looking around like, dude, like it doesn't look clean. It
Maybe
doesn't
you got to
look
turn up the quality, because you know how YouTube sometimes downscales the quality.
Maybe. Yeah. I need to look into it, because you guys know if I do something, I don't want to half-ass do it. I want to do it good and put it out good. So something I might look into. 619 says the thing is battery life. You can charge and record at the same time. If you can do that, then you just need to worry about SD card space with the 4K. Hey, String and Sharon, good to see you. I love outdoor cooking. Yeah, so I don't know. I definitely need to look into it. I think personally, I probably would record in 1080p. I don't know if I would do 4K because of space. It's like 619 saying. 4K just takes a lot of space. 1080p should be okay. The keeping it charged, that's easy. That's a simple thing to do. But it's just the space. I would need to get like those things have to have like has to be capable to read like a 256 card. You know what I mean? And some of these do, some of these don't. So we'll see. What's up, D? D says, "What's up? What's up?" So, going back to your hot tub, is there any kind of like specific model that you want to get? Is it a certain size, certain max capacity?
I was thinking a nice size would be an 8-person. Like get a nice 8-person tub. They make them with like speakers and lights and all kinds of crazy stuff, but I don't know if I really need all that. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
Santos Rivera says, "What's up, everyone? What's up, dude?"
What's up? What's up?
So when we bought this house originally, there used to be a pool here.
Okay.
The piece of grass, there's a big piece of grass that is there right now. They literally threw dirt in it and filled it up with dirt. Yeah. But it
Why?
used to be a pool. They didn't want a pool. And part of the cement, it seems like they kind of like broke some of it and then caved it all in and then just covered it with dirt. Stupid, I know. But there was like a piece of like pool that was still there, like cement that was like up, and it's just like, what the hell is this here? So when I was putting some of the new sod a year ago, I had them drill that piece out, take it out, and then I just threw it away, you know. But they had a pool there. They also had upground jacuzzi, and they
Yeah.
have this little like a metal piece that sticks out that is for electric, so that way you could plug it in for the jacuzzi. Yeah, if you get a hot tub, you need to get a projector. I got a couple projectors. Price of water in SoCal, yeah, it's not cheap. So I was debating about putting a pool, but originally they used to have a not a pool, I'm sorry, a jacuzzi, like a hot tub, like what you're saying. But I don't know if I could fit a hot tub, and I don't know if I would want like an 8-person would be a pretty big one.
Yeah, it'd be a nice size.
Yeah, I think I would do like a 3-person, because two people seems like, even with 2 people would be a little tight, you know. Maybe too small. I don't know.
I don't know, because we usually have like all the kids over on the weekend. So you don't want to just be like, well, I'm in the tub, you stay over there.
I would.
Yeah, I know.
If it was me, I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna put this blue dye, so if you guys pee in it, it's gonna turn blue. Are you gonna do anything with your grill? Are you gonna get a new one? Are you upgrading?
I want to get a new grill, but I don't think I'm gonna. Well, it all depends on my budget, right? Because all this stuff is gonna cost me quite a bit. There is a specific grill that I want, like we mentioned before. So I don't know if that's gonna work into this year's budget or next year's budget. I don't know yet.
I was looking. I found a grill that had everything that I wanted.
Yeah.
But it was small. Like, I think it was like a 27 inch, I think is what it was. And there's another one that was like a 32. The 32 looked a little bit bigger. I sent it over to Searchflakes, and he was just like, he's like, this is like an off brand, but everybody that was reviewing it, like they're all like official buyers. Everybody said this thing was great. The only thing that's holding me back, again, size, but at the same time, I'm not cooking for like a party. I don't want to cook for a lot of people, and it's only 2 of us. So, and then if my family comes over, it's gonna be, I don't know, like just my sister, her family, which is 4, and then my mom, and my stepdad, which is another 2. So that's 6 right there, plus us, 8. You know, that's still not a lot of people. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I need a big grill. I think like a 27 is a good size. I don't know. I haven't gotten into the grill market in a very, very long time. I'm telling you, I still have my old school one, the red one with the wheels, and you pull. You know, it's the thing's on. It's on its last leg.
Yeah, they work as long as it works.
Exactly. I'm going until the thing burns a hole on the bottom. So I don't know. 619 says get local skater kids to unbear. We don't have skater kids over here. Close to a college, no skater kids. So I don't know. But this is the good time to buy one. What are you guys out there getting ready to do for the summer?
We got to do a Father's Day episode because that's coming up next weekend, right?
Next weekend. Yeah, Father's Day episode. When do you want to do it? Next week on our live show? Or do you want to do it for the weekend?
Get together like some ideas of what would be good things to get. Some good deals or whatever.
Yeah, we could do that. Like an Amazon, go through Amazon, find some good stuff that's out there, some good Father's Day presents. It would have to be like a earlier show then. Like maybe like the Tuesday, Wednesday show. That way it gives people time to buy stuff and
gets time to arrive and whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Shirkin Sharon, she's gonna travel. Where are you traveling to? Are you doing any traveling this summer?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah. My passport, listen, my passport is expired and I went to go renew it and they're like, it takes 6 months to a year at this point. And I'm like, so I'll just wait a year and then I'll renew it when the hype's down.
Or will it get down? What if it takes longer? We wait a year, they're like, it's about 2-year wait.
It's ridiculous. Because my house is close to the border. So I'd like to just drive over and like chill out in the States, but I need my passport to do that.
I would just put the order in now. Because it's gonna even when you put it in, I think a normal wait time is about 3 months, I think, like average.
But why? Why is it so long?
I think they do like background checks and stuff. Like if you're allowed to have one. So mine expired in October of last year, and my biggest thing with that passport was to go to Costa Rica before it expired, and it expired, and I never went to Costa Rica. So now I'm like, damn it, I want to go to Costa Rica. So I have my application. They're doing it way different over here in the States also. You need an application. You have to fill it all in. You put in your old stuff. You send them a new picture. And then you have to go to the post office and mail it express or mail it like a very specific way. And then wait. It's like mailing a letter, like an expedite letter or whatever. You just got to get it all together, fill it all up. It's not like how it used to be. Before it was like you go to the post office, they take your picture maybe, or you go to the CVS to take your picture, and then you fill out everything right there, and you do all the stuff, everything right there. They're like, nope, here, take the form, go home, fill it out, bring it back later, all sealed up and everything. I'm like, really? Okay. Kind of weird, but okay.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I want to travel too. But Joe. Santos Rivera says hot wings. Yeah, we'll do an episode of us eating some wings to see if we could we should do something like that. Like every, I don't know if you want to do it like a once a month. Probably get expensive if we do it once a week.
Well,
we should
just order food and eat on stream.
Yeah, order food, eat on stream. The fastest person who could eat a burger or something. I don't know.
It's kind of hard because, like, even if we order from the same place, it could be different because I'm in Canada, you're in the States.
It's okay. We'll do chicken wings, boneless wings. How many can you eat within a minute?
All right, fine.
You're like, all right. You're like, you had me at chicken wings.
I do enjoy my wings, but it doesn't mean that I eat them very fast. I don't know.
I enjoy my wings too, and I take my time. So eating them fast is going to be a challenge. Well, it's going to be one of both. Can you eat 20 before the minute is up? If the minute is up, then I'm not going to go fast anymore after the minute's up, and then I'm going to start taking my time. Okay, Cyclone says possible title for the stream: Father's Day BS, ties and t-shirts. All right, think about it. Craig says Jurassic World got 48 Rotten Tomatoes. Really?
Is that good or bad?
That's bad. I think it's out of 100.
We're planning on seeing that this weekend.
I think that's out of 100. 48. I think 48's bad, right? I haven't. I'm probably gonna. I'm gonna wait on Jurassic World. I don't go to the movie theater unless it's a Marvel movie. Carl says, sorry, couldn't stay where you're going longer. Oh, I just got home. Oh, talking to Sharon. All right, let's see. What else? Yeah, so where are you guys traveling to? Oh, yeah. Craig says bad. Yeah, 48 is bad. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that it was that low. Semi says, and you know what, Semi? You were out here in California. You didn't even say what's up. You could have said hello, and you didn't. I think I found it because I saw you on Instagram walking across the street. I think you're like crossing into like Nevada or something. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what the hell is he doing over here?
I think I seen that you got a new tattoo, Semi.
Oh, yeah. What'd you get? Bama fan says Top Gun Maverick was
Everyone
fire.
is saying that's such a good movie.
Everyone says that. Everyone says that it's not a movie that hasn't been done before, but the way they did it was really good, or great, I should say. It's kind of like saying, like, I don't know, like for me, Home Alone's a great movie. It's like doing a Home Alone movie in a different way, and it's great. It's just different, you know. That's what I'm hearing. That it's nothing new, but it's a great movie. Yeah, you're in Lake Tahoe. Okay, so you're in North California. Shrinking Sharon says going to Florida. Bama fan, where are you in Alabama? Because I was in Alabama. I was in Gulf Shores, and I'm dropping videos on my travel channel on Alabama. I might be going to Alabama pretty soon to visit my best friend. This guy moves from Georgia to Alabama. I'm like, what the hell are you doing, fool? Come back to California. So Next Level is doing zero traveling, not even within Canada.
Like I might go for drives here and there, but nothing like that's planned.
So, okay, tell me this then. Nothing that's planned. I think Preppy Mama might still be listening, but where would you like to go that you haven't been to in the great land of Canada?
Oh, there's lots of places.
Name one, number one.
Oh man, pick
Think
one.
about it. I know you got to think about. You know what? I'll be fair. I'll give you 5. If there's lots of places, I'll give you 5. 5
Yeah.
top places that you're just like, okay, I want to do this for sure. This one for sure.
So I've lived in Alberta, so I've been around Alberta for a bit, and I've been to Nova Scotia. I still want to see Newfoundland, like PEI area. I'd like to check out BC. I'm in Ontario. I'm by Toronto. So
The Raptors.
Raptors. Yeah, so I want to check out BC. I want to check out like PEI, Newfoundland, and Saskatchewan too. Like I want to see those places. I haven't seen them yet. Canada's such a big place.
Every time I hear Saskatchewan, I always think of the movie Grown Ups.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think so.
Have you seen the movie Grown Ups?
Maybe. I don't remember a lot of the movies that I see.
It's hilarious. It's okay, here. I'll do this. This guy had like a lot of testosterone and he had a very high pitched voice. You remember this guy?
No.
He's like, "Hey, ladies!" It was like the stupidest but funny thing, and he was saying he's from Saskatchewan, and they're like laughing at him, saying like, "Oh yeah, you're all that testosterone, but nothing on his." Yeah, look, 72 second. Hello, ladies.
And Juggernaut's over in Saskatchewan too.
Oh, there you go. See, big guy. We've heard his voice though. We know he's got the boom. Huntsville. Okay, so Bama says he's in Huntsville. I'm looking at a map right now. Huntsville, where was I in terms of Huntsville? Oh, you're way up north. Okay, so I was in Mobile, which is way south. But you know what? I want to say so my best friend, I don't remember if he moved to Birmingham. I don't think he moved to Montgomery, but he might have moved to Montgomery. But for some reason, I'm thinking Birmingham. I think he moved to Birmingham, which is not that far from Huntsville. So maybe, I don't know. I just got back from freaking Hawaii, and I'm still recovering from being sick. I'm not, last weekend, everybody was just like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" Now I sound much better. So I don't know. He's trying to convince me to come out there and visit him, check out his new place. So we'll see. Shriek Insurance says, "I remember that movie was funny." Yeah, Grown Ups too. That little kid in Grown Ups is so funny. Yep. Okay, so take a trip to the cigar shop and get me my Cubans.
He keeps wanting me to send him Cubans.
Dude, send me Cubans. Are you kidding me? You got Cubans up there?
Yeah, we have Cubans here.
Not a real Cuban, but a cigar Cuban.
Yeah.
Send me a Cuban, damn it. I've been dying.
Isn't
Okay,
that contraband? So, could I get in trouble for mailing that to you guys?
No, just don't put a return address. Okay, so I'm not a smoker. I think when I was really young, I tried like cigarettes and stuff and Swisher Sweets and but
wow,
nothing.
Swisher Sweets. I haven't seen those since high school.
Dude, yeah, since high school. But I was never like, ooh, I gotta go smoke. But cigars, when you get a really good cigar, it's like, oh, it just, I don't know, something about a really good cigar is just good, you know. I have a video coming out. Ooh, this is a good one. So I went to, when I was out in Mobile and I was out in Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, I went out to Pensacola because everything is like right there. I every time I get a chance to go to Pensacola, if I'm in that area, I want to go to Pensacola. It's just nice. Ooh, okay, so my video of Pensacola comes out this Saturday, June 11th, and I went to a cigar shop, and they had a bar there, and the lady, you know, she asks you what type of candies do you like, what type of food do you like, what type of sodas do you like, are you looking any kind of flavor within a cigar that you've liked in the past? So she asked a couple questions, and then she's like, okay, cool, you're probably gonna like this one. She lets you smell it. If you like it, you do it. Not there, she's got other ones. So I chose one, and she says, okay, do you want whiskey or do you want this or this? I'm like, I'll do a whiskey. She's like, okay, these are the top 3 that is going to go good with this cigar. And I'm just like, just give me the best one. So we go to this cigar bar in downtown Pensacola. That one cigar and that drink got me buzzed. And I took the video of me smoking, but probably get in trouble from it later when they find out, like, what, you smoking? Yeah. Semi says he's going to Switzerland, Belgium. Damn, dude, really?
Yeah, you should. He needs a travel channel. He's going all over the place.
For real, dude. Semi, you're in Florida, right? Did you know if you have a travel channel and you record content, it's a tax write-off, bro? If you're going to Switzerland and if you're going to Europe, man, Switzerland's like one of my top places to go. But dude, if you're going over there, record as much as you can and throw it up on social media anywhere. And then, dude, because yeah, he says I didn't know that, bro. A lot of people don't know that. If you travel and you're constantly posting all the time, if you just throw one video, they're gonna be like, yeah, okay, you're trying to get a tax write-off on a video on one travel trip that you went to. You got to be consistent. It's Jennifer Lopez about 6 or 7 years ago had to go to court for man, what is it? It was something for the IRS.
Tax evasion?
Yeah, it's like a tax evasion. She wasn't paying taxes on not paying taxes. Oh, she was claiming her clothing that she was buying and her shirts and her outfits, her skirt, you know, all the sexy stuff that she's got, as a tax write-off. And she wrote off a lot of stuff. It was like hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions. I don't know. But she got in big trouble, went to court, and her argument was, I have to continue my image. If there's a new dress coming out, or if there's a new outfit coming out, and if I'm not being sponsored, or if they're not sending it, I buy it, I try it on, and I go out to a freaking red carpet, you know? Or I go to a baseball game, or I go to wherever. Like, I have an image to withstand. And she won.
Well, she does have an image to uphold. Yeah.
So
her job is her image.
Yeah. She had her own clothing brand. Yeah, she has her own clothing brand too. So when it comes to YouTubers, all this stuff that you do when you buy stuff, and it's all tax deductible because it's part of your brand. So when I do my taxes, I save all my receipts. I have a whole LLC, a business account. Everything goes through that. And then I produce my videos. I post stuff on Instagram, social media. This is how I make my living. So if I were to ever get some kind of anything notice to go to court for this stuff, then I look, this is what I did. Here's my videos to prove it. I needed content. This is how I got it. And this is where it's at. So yeah, look into it. And then if you need a good bookkeeper, I know guy. Let's see. Lots to do in Texas. Where Lantern wants us to go to Texas. I've been to Texas a couple times. I need to go and actually record. I love Hawaii, just too pricey for anything. Yeah, I was out there for almost 2 weeks. Mobile is southwest. Yeah, very south. I used to live in southeast Alabama, the other side of Alabama. Which part? Is it Daphne? There's a part of Alabama I wanted to go to where they filmed Forrest Gump, but it was like 2 hours from where I was at to get there, and I was like, I don't want to drive 4 hours for the day. Oh, yeah, never mind. Roger says, yes, customs can F you up next level. USA still has import ban on Cuban products. Damn it.
You can get next level arrested.
Dude, what you need to do is you need to get your passport, drive across the line.
With Cubans on me. I'm going to end up like Fez where he gets locked up.
Fez? I don't think they'll stop you. They hold on, let me think about this one. Coming into the States from Mexico, they always ask you, what the hell? Where'd you go? Would you have? Do you have any fruits? When you come into the States, do they ask you that stuff?
Yeah.
$619 says you need you need your passport. Go get some good cigars in TJ. Yeah, they're not Cubans though. Or are they? 619, can you get me some Cubans? Yeah, don't get in trouble next level. What's up, Mike C?
What's up?
Hey, John's here. John Jensen changed his it almost sounds like John Jetsons. The Jetsons. Changed his YouTube name. I think he's doing something a little bit different with this channel now, right? What's up, Steven R? What's up, Vatos Locos? Don't talk about Stranger Things. You know me, part 1 my ass. As soon as the whole season's out, I'll start watching it. I guess 619 is gonna dress up as a girl. I need a new pair of titties.
I think he's talking about Jennifer Lopez.
Oh. Semi says I write off a lot of my computer stuff and camera equipment. Yeah, if you're doing like reviews, tech review stuff, then that's for sure. If you're traveling to other countries and you're buying tech stuff, I think you could only write off the tech stuff. You have to talk to a tax guy to see if that, because the thing is that I think it has to be like when you travel, if it could be shipped to you, then there's no need to travel because it can get shipped. But if you're traveling and you're recording what you're doing when you're traveling and you're making it into a brand product, if you're turning your travel thing into product, like I went to Hawaii and this is what I did there. These are the top things to do in Hawaii, top things to do when you're there to eat, or top things to hike, or you know what I mean? I have like 12 episodes that are going to be coming out for Hawaii in the month of July. So you have to make it into a brand. Then you could write a lot of freaking stuff off. Yeah. Greenbow, Alabama. That's where Forrest Gump was filmed.
What is TJ?
TJ, Tijuana.
Is that like
Tijuana? You don't know Tijuana? That's right. You know where San Diego is?
I mean, hypothetically, I've never been there.
Okay. Do you know where California is?
Hypothetically.
Well, not that you've been there, but like, do you have to look at a map to see where California is?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at a map.
Okay, so California is the furthest western. Well, actually, are they the furthest western state? They're the furthest southern western state of the United States. And it's one of the longest and biggest states. I don't know if it's bigger than Texas, but it's one of the longest states in the United States. San Diego is I think it's the last city as far south as you can go, southwest as you can go in California before you get into Mexico. Now, when you cross into Mexico, the very first city you hit is Tijuana.
Yeah, okay. I see it on the map. Yeah.
TJ. So a lot of people go to TJ, well, for a lot of stupid things you could probably imagine, especially if you're fresh out of high school or if you're a young guy or you're in the Marines, in the military, and all the guys get together. They go there for a lot of stupid shit. Let's just put it that way. And there's a lot of people there that go for a lot of other stupid stuff, like getting surgeries for a very cheap rate. And it could be for anything: boobs, eye surgery, nose surgery, some kind of random surgery. I don't know. And then the other thing is you don't have to be 21 to drink if you're there. If you have money, they will give you a drink. Put it that way. They don't care. You got money. Señor, Corona, señor. Yeah. So, yeah, TJ's fun though. 619 says, I've been smuggling fireworks from TJ for decades. A Cuban would be no problem. Dude, if you can get a real Cuban, let me know. It's got to be real, bro. Don't give me no bootlegged Cuban. But a lot of things people do here in the United States, next level, is they do they go to TJ and they get fireworks. I'm telling you,
you can't buy fireworks anywhere in the States?
Oh, you can buy fireworks all over the States, but in California, you can't buy fireworks that go up in the air.
Why?
Don't you see all the forest fires that happens here? Dude, they have gender reveals.
Gender reveals, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. All right.
You know how bone dry it? Dude, look, I don't even have anything to drink anymore. That's how fast shit goes over here. It's horrible here when it comes to, actually, you know what? I actually did a video just recently on my travel channel. I drove through LA through some of the dams. You could see how bone dry those suckers are. It's getting ugly here. We need another good rain. We need another good rain to help us out. It's crazy. So yeah, you can't buy fireworks that will be launched in the air because everything catches on fire. So there's two places that people go in California. They go to TJ to buy fireworks, or they go to Nevada, close to Vegas, close to Las Vegas, to buy fireworks. They'll go there and they'll bring them back in. Yeah. And the thing is that when it gets crazy with fireworks here in California, it's ridiculous, dude. It's like a war zone in California during the 4th of July. Everybody's celebrating and it looks like Disneyland all over the place. It's insane. What I was thinking about doing actually this year, because I know a lot of people throw the illegal fireworks, not as much in my area. I'm in a nice calm area. I want to shoot my drone up in the air and record exactly what happens here in the 4th of July. It's stupid.
You should.
Yeah, it's insane.
Can you live stream directly from the drone?
That's a good question.
So it goes to your phone or a tablet?
My phone.
So then you
Or
could
tablet.
probably do a screen recording live stream from the tablet or the phone. There's got to be a way.
I'm sure there is. I'll see if I can mess around with it. 609 says, I can see Mexico from my kitchen window. In a Sarah Palin voice. Oh, man. Now I'm not going to be able to get that out of my head. Which part of California I can't even talk here. What part of California are you in? SoCal. Like Riverside County, San Bernardino County. I'm out there. A lot of people don't know San Bernardino County, but yeah. TJ for cheap doctors and hookers. And meds. Don't forget meds. Yeah, definitely. What's up, Virginia? Good to see you here. They do have some food, bro. Do you like tacos?
Yeah.
Do you guys have tacos in Canada?
Yeah.
But like legit tacos, or they're just Canadian tacos?
I never really like. There are taco places, but I don't go.
You should try a chicken taco. Like go to. Do they have Mexican places up there or some kind of
Yeah,
Spanish places? Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
go to one. Look at the reviews. Make sure that everyone says like, dude, these are the best tacos in town. Get some chicken tacos, either the street tacos or whatever, and then send me a picture, and I'll tell you if it looks authentic or not, and then see if you like it.
I mean, I'm sure I will.
It's chicken. It's food. You can't say no to food. I love tacos. I love me some tacos. 619, you're just incriminating yourself like left and right. You're smuggling. You're going to get me some Cubans. And now you're drinking down there when you were 12 years old while picking up some hookers and stuff. Come on. He's like, I know what's in TJ.
Yo, have you seen the new DeLorean?
No.
You want to see it?
They made a new DeLorean? What?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Is this real? The revived DeLorean EV is wilder than we expected. Dude, that looks... No way. And they're making the suicide doors? That's got to be like $100,000 car. The 1981 DeLorean. Dude, that thing looks clean.
Yeah, it looks clean. That looks nice.
I want one.
Look how spacious that is.
Dude, I want one. 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds.
You don't need that.
That's an electric car?
Yeah.
Jeez, dude. I want to test drive that thing.
August 18th is when it premieres at Pebble Beach
I will be
in
there.
California.
Yep, I'll be there.
You should take your drone.
I will be there for sure. Hey, that looks pretty sick.
Yeah.
If I had the
That
money,
looks nice.
I wonder how much it cost.
Doesn't say anywhere, I don't think.
If it's 60K, I'll think about it.
I don't see anywhere where it says a price.
Paying tribute. That's nice. Yeah, how much does it cost, Bama fan? I know, that's what I'm trying to find out. That's a $3,000 car right there. Is it for real? Is it?
Let's see.
Here, while you're doing your research, I'll minimize it. Carne asada. Oh, I like some carne asada. Dude, next level. This is what I'm talking about. You go to TJ, you get 10 tacos for $1, bro.
175.
175,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. Like not buying a house, but
Almost, depending on where you are in the States. Some houses go for that.
actually, that's true. Depending where you're at, yeah, that's the cost of a house, man. In California, that's the cost of half of a house
Yeah.
in some areas.
Yo, how much is gas in California? All the news articles are saying it's $10.
Sammy says, no thanks, I'll keep paying for gas. It was $10. Dude, did you ever see the image that I posted when I went to Death Valley?
No.
This was back in, I want to say March, but it was probably April. I want to say late March, but I think it was in April. Gas in April, let's just say April, in Death Valley was $9.99. The only reason why they couldn't make it $10 is because they didn't have that little slip to put it in. They ran out of space. I'm pretty sure they fixed that by now. But yeah, some like the $10 that's been in California for the last couple months now.
That's crazy.
Yep. Semi says I just keep paying for gas instead of spending it on that EV car. So where you guys live, how much are you paying for gas? Where I'm at right now, it's about $6. Like six something. But that's because I know where there's a really good gas station. If I go to the next city over, it's over $7. And this gas station's usually pretty full. And that's the cheap one. The cheapest one. Bama says $6 here for pure gas premium. That's the most expensive. $4.45 in Texas. $5.19 in Arizona. Yeah, the most it's stupid here. It's like it'll be like $6. Let's just say $6 even. I'm just gonna put this in perspective. It'll be like $6 even in like where I'm at, and for the cheap one, the cheapest one, and then for the middle one, it'll be like $6.30, and then for the most expensive, it's like $6.50. And I'm just like, how the hell is there a 50-cent? It's usually like 10-15 cent difference. It's a 50-cent difference between the cheapest and the most expensive. It's like, what? So if you go to pockets in LA for the most expensive, yeah, you're looking about $9, $10, somewhere around there. And you know what's the funniest part about it? These gas pumps are not meant to go over $100.
Oh, you know what I noticed? So maybe before this year, when you would do like prepaid at the pump, it would automatically set to $100, right? Now they're automatically set to $200 because you're not going to get no gas for $100.
Yeah.
So like sometimes when I do with my credit card or something, I don't need $200 worth of gas, but it won't go through unless I have $200. And I'm like,
if you do prepaid cash, I think it's like 20 cents cheaper or 30 cents cheaper, something like that. It's like you get a good difference. Yeah. If you do cash, if you're using your debit, then it's more expensive.
That sounds like tax evasion.
Right.
So I just did the conversion. We are paying here, once I convert liters to gallons and then Canadian to American, we're paying $5.70 a gallon.
Dang. 6 says cheapest is about $6. Yeah. That's cash.
That's weird that you guys have different prices for cash.
I dropped something here. Give me a minute.
I don't understand why your prices are different.
Only in America. It's stupid. Yeah, you pay cash, it's cheaper. If you pay with a debit card, it's a hell of a lot more expensive. We need to start drilling again. Screw all this electric crap. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to push everybody to buy electric. Have you guys heard of people with disguised trucks stealing gas? No. Shit.
What?
I've heard people trying to steal gas, yeah, but not as disguised. It's just like, look, I'm here to steal your gas. Thanks to Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Yeah, and he's trying to blame like Russia. He's trying to blame like everybody. It's like, dude, no. This insane inflation is because of our government. Big time. Has nothing to do with what's happening across anywhere. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's definitely expensive here. Emissions control for California are more expensive. Yeah. They just need to, I don't know. They're trying to find solutions, and right now the solution is electric. They're trying to get as many people. You know what's interesting too? Everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, I want to get a Prius" when those things first came out. I had a Prius when it first came out too. And that's because one of my buddies. So, if you drive from Southern California all the way to San Francisco. You're talking about a 6-7 hour drive on the freeway. You're going about 70, 80 miles per hour. It's like there's not much traffic. You get a little bit of traffic in LA. And then you might get a little bit of traffic when you get to San Francisco, when you get there pretty much. But like, dude, it's you're driving. It's a long distance to get there. If I'm driving, let's just say a Celica, I have to fill it up once. You know, we're talking about a 15, 14 gallon tank, maybe. You know, they're V4, you know, gas savers. If I drive my truck, yeah, right, I got to fill that sucker up twice. Dude, that Prius, this is the reason why I bought my Prius. My buddy that I went up there to go when I was a musician, we were drumming and stuff. He drove from San Francisco all the way down a little bit south of LA to pick me up and drove both of us back all the way up to San Francisco. And he didn't even get to half a tank of gas. I'm just like, dude, how is that even possible? And it's like, oh, because it's a hybrid. It's half gas, half electric, but we're on electric almost the whole time. I'm just like, that's freaking insane, dude. So there was a huge like spike of people purchasing a Prius. That's why everybody was like, I want a Prius, I want a Prius, I want a Prius. Prius has kind of died off a little bit because they weren't lasting that long. They were just falling apart pretty easily. And then to fix the freaking capacitor on that thing, the batteries,
The flux capacitor.
Yeah, the flux capacitor, bro, it was like 15 grand to fix it. And it's just like, I might as well just buy another car. Like, why the hell am I going to spend 15 grand, dude? That's stupid. So, when Teslas came out, everyone's like, oh, Elon Musk is coming out with something. Oh, this is an electric car? Oh, it's self-driving. Oh, like there's a lot of cool bells and whistles that are still trying to get worked on, you know, some kinks. But those cars work really, really freaking good. 619 says, I got a Prius. Yeah, it's okay. It gets okay gas. You know how much battery was? The $4 grand. Yeah. Now it's probably a lot cheaper than what it was when they first came out, those stupid batteries. But everybody wants a freaking Tesla now. And I think that's what's happening. They're trying to push us on that electric part. Why don't they put solar panels on top of cars to charge electric cars? I think because the car might get super hot. Imagine if it's capturing all that heat above your head. It's got to store that energy somewhere. But imagine how hot that solar panel is. That'd be hot. The inside of your car, it will probably turn into an oven. That's probably why they never did that. 619 says, let's talk electric. How much you pay for power right now? So you think with all these electric cars, power going to get cheaper? Good luck running your AC during the summer. Yeah, yeah. Electricity is going to go up for sure. You need some solar panels for your farm.
Yeah, eventually. They're expensive. It's a big upfront cost, right?
Mm-hmm.
So right now, I can't afford it.
Yeah.
I'm looking into actually a commercial unit. I was supposed to meet with them this week. I didn't get a chance though. They took an old cotton mill and they turned it into like warehousing, 312,000 square feet. And they said they're running a couple crypto mining farms in there, like small ones. So we were talking about price and, you know, possibly getting an HVAC system set up and like all that stuff. So,
yeah. Or Lantern says, I just got my electric lawnmower. Yeah, I know you did, trying to compete with me with the electric lawnmowers. I got all my lawn stuff is electric. I love it. Just flip the battery out. I don't have to worry about gas. And then I have solar panels in the house too.
That's
so
true.
I'm good.
Carl says not enough panel space to make it worth it for a car. And that's very true. Like, even if you see like GoSun stuff, some of those panels are pretty big just to run small devices. We're talking about a whole car here.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. A lot of stuff happening. The Green New Deal's thumbs down. I think Bama fan was the one that was saying that they're not going to take our guns away. Thanks, or good luck, Brandon, or something like that. Go home, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's go, Brandon. You know what? You know what's interesting? Something to think about. Something to think about. I actually had an argument about gun laws in Facebook. I had somebody that says something really stupid.
Don't ever argue on Facebook.
Ah, dude, it's something. Yeah, I did. I fell into that trap. So, and the funny thing is, I'm gonna throw race out there just because I'm just gonna throw race out there, whatever. So my friend is black, and he posted something about guns, and then one of his other friends that is white made a comment about that, and somebody else who was black, somebody different said something else. Somebody else that was Asian said something, and then me being brown said something. Somebody else that was brown said something. So it had nothing specifically to do with race, with about guns, but it turned out to be a very hardcore racial conversation. I said, and I don't know if you guys know this, but did you know in Japan there's no guns? I think there's a stat in the last, like, before COVID, like 2017, 2018, 2019, like if you look at the last 5 years from 2019 and before, don't look at 2020, 21, or 22, but before, where everybody was super active doing stuff, doing whatever they're doing. There was like, in that 5 years, I think there was like 6 shots that were actually fired in Japan total. Let that one sink in. And I was just like, how the hell is that even possible? And it's not like they don't have criminals. They have gangs out there.
Yakuza.
Yeah, they got gangs out there. And it's not like they don't smuggle stuff too. There's things that get smuggled out there. What's up, Edwin? Hello, Everuno. So how is it that a country with their population, they don't have murders and shootings, and they don't have half the stuff that we have, like not even close. I like my water guns.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure a good portion of it can get swept under the rug.
Dude, they're not a communist country.
Who are we talking about?
Japan.
Oh, I thought we were talking about China.
No, Japan. They got CNN News, and they'll like to inflate the crap out of everything. So does Fox News, and so does everybody else. They have every single news branch that we have. And see, that's the thing. There was a comment from somebody else that says, well, when you live in a communist country, I'm like, hold on a second. They have a democracy just like us. The difference is they have an emperor, somebody that sits there for a little bit longer than what we do, but they have people that come in and out through office. How is it that their democracy works and ours doesn't? It has nothing to do with who's sitting in office, not the king. So how does it make it work? How do they make it work?
You must fear your emperor.
And so I kind of, we must fear them. 10 lashes. Whoosh. But it's kind of like when you look at this stuff, it's not a dictatorship. A lot of stuff that they do, they vote on stuff. There's stuff that they don't agree with, but they don't have those issues. A lot of countries don't have the issues. And it's not because of what Donald D. Nice just said. What's up, Donald D. Nice? Because we divided. There's countries out there that are also, there's racism everywhere. There's different parties everywhere. There's all kinds of crap like that everywhere. But why is it that our country has this type of stuff? Like, it's one of the worst when it comes to that. What the first thing I see is guns. Now, of course, if they go around trying to take everyone's guns away, I know people are going to get super pissed off and be like, hell no, you can't take away my possessions. That ain't going to happen. It's going to be war. It's going to be war big time. But what happens if they do succeed and take everybody's stuff away? What are they going to start doing? Throwing rocks? Better rock than a gunshot. But you know what actually does need to change, though? The criminals that are doing half of this stuff, there needs to be like an actual, like a real punishment for some of this stuff. Like a bad, like, I don't want to say that they need to bring back the electric chair, but I can guarantee you, if they did go back to 1910 or 19 whatever or 18 whatever, where they were bringing the chair, they were bringing the hanging, they were bringing the death penalty of some sorts of whatever, I can almost guarantee you all this stuff that's been happening in the last 20 years where we're trying to be more, I don't know what the hell you want to call it, woke or soft or whatever the hell it is. Dude, if that comes back, the death penalty, I can guarantee you criminals will be more scared about doing whatever they're doing than what they are doing right now. FBI is not doing its job. No, they're doing their job. The FBI is doing a lot of stuff right now. That's freaking Steven, dude. Lightsabers. Go woke, go broke. So I don't know, man. It's there's too many things happening here in the States. And the thing with guns, it's we need to revert back a little bit. We need to back it down a little bit, you know? So I don't know how that looks like. Of course, nobody wants to see anybody pass on anything like that because this is horrible. But we need to think this through, why we weren't having these issues before and why we're having it now and why other countries are not having this issue today or before. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm a big conspiracy nut. I think everything is a conspiracy. I think that they're all, what do they call those? Sleeping wolves or whatever, all planted by the government.
Mm-hmm.
Like what 6 to 9 says. Like, how does a kid with a minimum wage job get a $70,000 truck and like $5,000 worth of ammo, guns, all that stuff? To me, it's like my mind immediately goes to the government planted him. Like, that's where I go. Because if the government can plant them and then start pushing a gun-free society, it's all in their benefit. That's just the way I see it.
That's true. Yeah, I see it. And I could argue this statement right here. Guns are not the problem. It's the people owning them. What is the purpose of a gun? Just that. Don't try to make an excuse for, well, you could go do this. No, what is the purpose of a gun? That's it. Doesn't matter how you teach somebody, how you load it, how you train, how to whatever. What is the purpose of a gun? What is it supposed to do? Protection? No, hell no. They did not create a gun to say, hey, we need this for self-defense. Hell no. That's karate.
No, there protection. That's a condom.
Condoms? I'm just saying.
Trojan man.
Craig, right here. In the Marines, they teach you, I will shoot first before they will shoot me.
No, you see the light of their eyes.
Yeah. There's nothing in any military in the United States that says, I will defend my country if I start getting shot at. It literally says, I will shoot him before he shoots me. That's the military. And some of these creeds go back to 1775 if you want to go deep. But even then, even when those guns were made before, Like bow and arrow. Go back to bows and arrows. They didn't make bows and arrows to defend their huts. There's one purpose for that bow and arrow.
I'm going to stop you with lethal force.
Ooh.
These phasers are not set to stun.
These phasers. Pew pew. But see, the problem with it is that everybody just needs to understand a gun, a bow and arrow, whatever the hell, the purpose of them is to kill. Period. When you're like, well, it's to protect myself. Okay, now you're starting to give yourself excuses. The purpose of that thing is literally to intimidate the other person. Kill the person. If I put a gun on the table and you walk into my house, you're going to be like, oh, you're defending yourself? You're probably going to be a little bit uneasy about it, saying, why do you have a gun there? If everyone has guns, we don't need police. Yo, what the hell? Freaking Steven. Vato loco. I thought it was do not fire unless fired upon. Hails to the no.
Oh, be right back.
Okay. Next level, we'll be back. Take all guns won't solve it, though. They pick a different weapon. Okay, they might pick a knife. But so here's the thing. If they were to if they were to take all the guns and they use a knife, do you think you're going to get hit with a knife from 1,000 yards? Can you get hit by a rock from 1,000 yards? You know what I mean? And here's the thing. I love my guns. I have guns. So it's not like I'm for like, yeah, take all the guns away. If they did, I'll be like, God damn it, dude. But at the same time, I'm just like, but it's working in other countries, you know, like we have a knife problem in the UK. I've heard about that. People come up and stab people. Don't bring a gun to a knife fight. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. But what if there's no guns, Sammy? What if there's no guns? You know what I mean? If there's no guns, I'm sure there's going to be, like what Nor's saying, that's a very good point. I'm sure the problem won't be guns anymore. It will be knives. But at least it'll be like close encounter, you know? It's not going to be where it's like 1,000 yards away.
I think we should all just go back to 2x4s with nails in them.
Imagine. I own a gun because I can't throw a rock 1,000 frames per second. What?
You imagine if they replaced all guns with paintball guns? I had a theory, right? And it was that all cars should be equipped with paintball guns, and your insurance depended on how marked up your car got every year. Because every time someone got mad at your driving, they would shoot you up with the paintball guns, and then your insurance would inspect the paintball gun brutality on your vehicle and be like, well, you've been driving like a douchebag because everyone hates you. And they would raise your insurance.
Don't be a douchebag. Bing! They're all throwing pennies at you. Who the hell shoots from 1,000 yards? That's a sniper. I could shoot 1,000 yards no scope. Well, I need my glasses now, but I could shoot 1,000 yards no scope. And you tell me,
ride a bicycle with no handlebars?
Actually, no. I'll eat it hard. Okay, so 1,000 yards might be a little bit too much for the average shooter. Okay, go 200 yards. Go the length of 2 football fields. Knife crimes are bad overseas. Yeah. But see, though, so oh man, we could go so far deep into this conversation with guns and all that crap. It's nuts, yeah. Rojas, that good 1,000 yard no scope. I got my medals to prove it too, from the military. If you guys don't know, in the Marines, they train you with your M16 at the shortest 200 yards. 2 football fields. That's the shortest. The second level is 300 yards. That's 3 football fields. And then the max range is 500 yards. No scopes. That's your eyeball and the 2 line of sights. That's it. Pop-up comes up, and you have to hit that thing. I think it's like at 70%, 80%. I forget what the scores are. But there's people that they'll do really good at 200 yards, really good at 300 yards, and suck at 500 yards and fail the entire test. Go figure, you know? And then they have to do the whole thing all over again. That week. That's during boot camp. So it's pretty nuts. My eyesight used to be extremely well. I used to just, throw something up in the air and watch me. Rojas victory royale with a gold bolt sniper, dude. I'm not bad at Fortnite either. Who's committing gun crimes from 1,000 yards? Nobody. But we're saying, like, if somebody comes in, I don't know, with mass shootings, they're not shooting like 10 yards away. They're not shooting 5 yards away. What's that one shooting that just happened recently? Was it in Pennsylvania?
Vlad?
Something like that. You. Yeah, see, why don't we just go back to this? Old-fashioned fist fight. You have a problem? Put your dukes up. You got a problem? Put your dukes up. Yeah, there was that shooting that somebody was shooting from far and then hit certain people or whatever, but it wasn't 1,000 yards, of course. It might have been 50 yards, maybe half the length of a football field. But that's the thing, when they go and when they're doing stuff like that, like of course these school shootings that are happening, it's a lot closer. But I don't know. Something has to change for sure. Oh, yeah. Great point. The shooting in Vegas, the guy that was up in the freaking hotel that was shooting down, that was several hundreds of yards. You know what I mean? How far is he going to get if he starts throwing rocks up there? Like, ow, what is that? I don't know. Something has to change, and whatever Brandon is talking about is an idiot. There's got to be a way where we're not going to start a civil war. And at the same time, we should probably look at our other countries on what they're doing, and we should look at what we did 100 years ago on why this wasn't happening then. I don't know. You guys don't have that issue either up there, huh? Kind of.
Shootings?
Yeah, like what,
Yeah.
like how we have it down here, like mass shootings, schools.
You guys got like some kind of like movie style shootings.
Movie stuff.
Like we get like shootings, but it's not like they're usually shooting at one person. The shootings you guys get, they're like, we need at least a baker's dozen.
A baker's dozen.
Like, that's crazy. Like, I see shootings all the time on the news here, but it's never more than like one person.
Yeah. You could toss pennies from the Empire State Building and do some damage too. Not like a bullet though. Yeah.
Like, you guys got some like vendettas. Like it's all statement shootings. Here it's beef. Like personalized beef. I hate you, I shoot you. You guys are like, I'm making a statement, I'm killing the whole football team. That's pretty much how it goes in the States. That's what it looks like from this side of the border.
Did you see the one recently at the school that the kid got mad at his grandma, shot his grandma, and then went to this, and then I think he crashed, got out of the car, and there's a school right here. Let me just shoot everybody in there and then kill myself. dude, it's like there was no reason to do that. And he killed his grandma because she was yelling at him. He got pissed, killed her, got in the car, took off, crashed, got out of the car, and said, "You know what? Screw this crap," and then killed himself. Dude, it's stupid. I think it's sad. I think if this happens, this will be sad. If we have to go to a school, imagine dropping your kids off at school and you have, dude, you're going to preschool, you're being dropped off, and then you have to go through a freaking metal detector patting you down, and there's a guy right there with the freaking rifle saying, "Okay, you can come in." You know what I mean? Like, do we have to get to that point?
Well, they're talking about sending in drones with tasers to the schools.
And what's that going to do once a guy is already inside the school shooting?
Well, he could shoot the taser robot. It has no feelings. Because the police don't want to go in. We all saw that.
Well, at that point, it's already too late. But the thing is that we're trying to stop it before it gets to that point.
Well, in order to do that, you would have to fix society, and nobody wants to fix society. Because right now, people's dollars are not stretching anything. They're worthless. Your money is worthless right now, right? Mm-hmm. They were saying the reason oil is going up so high is because your dollar is worthless. Like, I see it all the time. People are working at jobs that can't even afford to pay the bills. And now all the fast food places here are run by like 15 and 16-year-olds that are working 40 hours a week up until 1 o'clock in the morning when they have school the next day, because nobody else can afford to work at those kind of salaries. Mm-hmm. You can't live off those salaries. Like, I'm seeing every day now, house rentals are $3,500, $4,000 a month. Mm-hmm. Like, it's crazy here.
He says, "How's the drone going to get through the door?"
I don't know.
Yeah. Not to mention the shootings at Top Grocery Store in New York the week before. Yeah. It's starting to get insane. Did you know? Go ahead.
All that stuff, though, like I'm saying, it all leads to mental health issues. All of it does, mm-hmm. Right? We're more stressed as a society. It's more difficult to get through schooling. And you can't focus on school like before. Like, you can't just focus. There's other things that are going on in life now. Like, look, my son just got COVID, and it's 2 weeks left in his school. And he's got all these huge assignments due. And I'm getting emails from his teacher saying he needs to hand in these assignments, but he's got COVID. Like, what do you do?
Yeah. You know, so here's something that just happened over here in California that I to me, it like broke my heart. I was just like, dude, are you kidding me? But you know, the purpose of a gun is exactly what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to eliminate the other person. And of course, you know, like, you know, they say, well, it depends, you know, the gun's not the problem, it's the people. No, the gun is the problem, because the gun's job is only one thing: to kill people. It projects a bullet of some sort, and it goes through something, and it eliminates it. That's why they were invented, and that's why they are continued to be used. What got me super pissed, and I'm just like, dude, like, something needs to change, of course, is with all these kid stories, all these like schools that are being shot at. But there is a story out here in California that a mom and her son were just driving down the freeway, and the kids started to say, "Mom, my stomach hurts." And she was like, "What's wrong? What do you mean your stomach hurts?" And she's just, and the kid was saying, "My stomach hurts." Dude, he got shot. And he died in the car.
Wow.
Yeah. That shit pisses me the F off. If you give somebody a loaded gun, they're going to want to know how that thing shoots. If that person has a good mental or not. They're going to want to know how it feels. They're going to want to know how it shoots. And the problem is once you shoot, it's going to go somewhere. Either a person, a mountain, a rock. Well, maybe not a rock, but you know what I mean? You're shooting at something, hopefully not ricocheting that. Like, I've heard stories of it ricocheting and killing somebody else. That's the stuff that boils my blood when there's kids involved and there's like innocent things that happen like this. It's speechless. At that point, I'm just like, again, I have my own guns too. I was in the military. If there was some kind of law that says, hey, you know what? We know you're good. We know you're not going to do anything. We know you have this for protection, blah, 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 blah. But are you willing to turn your gun in? If this is what we're doing for the entire nation, I would be like, here, go for it. I don't need it. It's fun to go shoot. And if they have shooting ranges for me to go and shoot and play, cool, I'm good. Yeah, you want to take my gun, go for it. Take my gun. I'm okay with that. I'll go to a shooting range and rent one if that's what I have to do to get my trigger finger happy, you know. But stuff like when I hear a story like that the kid had no idea what the hell was going on, and he says my stomach hurts. Dude, I literally lost it when I watched that. I was like, are you kidding me? We have to be better in some way. And it's not just fixing, or it's not even fixing anybody. It's not going after the people that have those mental issues or the stress or anything. Even the people who have a smart intellect or say, you know what, yes, for the greater good, this is what we should be doing anyway. That's what we all need to band together and say, yes, for the greater good, this is what needs to happen. And those guns, if you're like, and Cyclone says, note to self, Rojas seems to be fine only with the government having guns. Hey, Japan, only the government has the guns, and the cops don't go out there and use guns. They don't. I think they have like beanbags or something. But that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like government, military, whatever, they should use those guns when it's necessary. If we're being attacked, hey, load up. But if I'm dropping my son or daughter, if I'm driving them to the school, I never want to hear a type of story like that ever again. Like I'm like, that made me sick. You know what I mean? And it doesn't matter what race, age, whatever nationality, it doesn't matter. It's horrible. They won't stop there. Our rights, they take their guns away. Well, you know, I think having a right and having a freedom to an extent is some illusion, but we do have a lot of rights and freedoms here. But yeah, I think that's the end of my rants. I've been going on for a little bit on this one. But that's true. It's true what Bama said too about gun-free zones. It's easy. It's too easy. You know? I don't know. What do you got next level? You want to throw some chicken wings at each other now? No? Is there any other topics that you guys... I don't even know how we got into these topics. Is there any other topics you guys want us to cover besides the First Amendment or Second Amendment, whatever it is? Or both? It's because we have the things like the First and Second Amendment. Yeah, exactly. Hey, guys, if you feel threatened, shoot the mofo.
Oh, no. What the hell?
Take the guns away so you won't have no protection when someone's coming to kill your family or the government. But what if they don't have any families, too? Or families? What if they don't have any guns? Sorry. What if they have no guns and someone's coming to kill you? You have no gun, they have no gun. Take away grenades and missiles and launchers and all that crap too. What do they have? A knife? I can get a knife too. I could take a knife out of somebody's hand too pretty quick.
And Virginia, that's what I'm saying. It's all mental stuff now. And because we're not choosing to deal with the mental issues of society, that we're never going to get past it.
Yeah. Amen to that.
It costs a lot less to cover something up than to fix a situation like that.
Oh my gosh. Mike Myers never needed a gun. He watched too many movies. We're going to cover this, Roku and Netflix, soon. Just not today. We're going to have an episode on this one too. Netflix possibly buying Roku. Do you really want to be with Amber Heard, Red Lantern? No, I don't. Okay, I'll say this. I don't care how fine somebody is. Actually, it's funny. Me and Next Level had a conversation about this earlier. I don't care how pretty somebody is. If they're as psycho as that person is, or as annoying as that person is, hell no. You keep to yourself, man. Stay away from me. I don't care how good you look. What if there is multiple assailants, Rojas, more than you can handle by yourself? Give me my gun all day. So, okay, so if you had a gang of people coming at you and it was just you by yourself, and if they had guns and you had guns, you know what I mean? You'd lose anyway. Hopefully you don't get into that predicament that you have a gang of people coming after you. Oh, Cyclone says, I would take a beating to hit that Amber Turd. You are invited to our wedding.
You're not invited.
You are not invited. Sorry. I don't want to go. Hell no. I don't want to be anywhere near that chick. Yeah, that girl's crazy, man. Ooh,
weird.
Freddy and Jason didn't need a gun either. Haven't you guys seen enough Avengers movies? Look what happens when people get powers.
What?
They destroy stuff.
Only in the beginning.
Oh. They only destroy that one city that one time. That's all.
I was just learning how to use them.
No big deal. Criminals have no consequences. Exactly. We need to start with that. Exactly. I agree with this. I agree with this, Elias. 100%. I think this is where we need to start with. Like real consequences for this.
Wait, you can steal $950 from somebody and there's no consequences?
Yep.
I can walk up and just grab your wallet and run off and I'm good?
Well, I might punch you if you try to take my money, but...
Yeah, I'll take a punch for a G.
Pretty much. A G? No, I think once you get to a G, I think you might get arrested at that point.
Okay, but I'll give you back a 50. I'll give you back a 50.
Give me back here. I'll take 1,000, but here's your $50, and I'll take the 950. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. So
weird.
And this isn't true because other countries are doing this. Talking about making a fair fight ain't no such thing in real life. It's real life. There's other countries that are doing this.
No way, 619. You can't walk into a Best Buy and walk out with an Xbox.
You'll get in trouble for that. You'll get in trouble for that.
It's under 950 though, no?
It's under 950, but if you steal it, I think it's like a slap on the hand. It might be like I don't even know if it's a misdemeanor. It might just be a slap on the wrist, like a warrant. No, I don't think it's a warning because after you steal so many times, I think it might be just a misdemeanor.
Yeah, because a 3080 is more expensive than $1,000, isn't it? I don't know how much it is in the States.
You'll be going to jail for that one. Yeah, for sure. But I don't know. The whole thing with the guns, they just need to figure out what they're going to do with it. They need to figure out real consequences for sure before they start taking away people's guns. Again, I got mine and I like mine. Don't come to my house all angry and pissed. And keep your Amber Heard with you too.
What's the stats like? Like how many houses in the States have guns?
That's a good question. Let me look that one up.
That's crazy, Bama.
It's a
He said he's seen in California where they were walking into stores and walking out with up to $1,000 in merchandise with no consequences.
See, there needs to be something against it because if there was an act, you know, I want to say it's in It's I think it's somewhere in Asia. If you're caught stealing, I think they chop your hand off.
That's a little much. Come on.
I think that's what it is. I think if
How
it's
about we
either
find out why do you need to steal? Because you're hungry? Like what's the problem? This goes back to the mental health stuff, right? Supporting the society the way that it needs to be supported. Like what we need to ask why. Why are these things happening? Why are people stealing? Why are people shooting each other? Why are we automatically resorting to this to the outcomes that we're getting to? And we have to figure out how to solve that.
yeah. No, I agree. Yeah.
Like,
There's
we
one here
do.
that's broken down by states. Rhode Island has 14%, Delaware 34%, Hawaii 14%, Vermont 50%. Holy crap. Maine 46%, Alaska 64%. What's
So
this
it's like
one?
one like average one of every two houses has guns.
North Dakota 55. But see, these are all countries that are like Montana. They're hunters, you know? They go out and hunt.
Yeah, they hunt for
Montana
humans.
66%. Yeah. Nebraska 45%. Massachusetts 14%. There's some shootings there. West Virginia 58%, Iowa 43%, South Dakota 53%, Kansas 48%, New Hampshire 41%. What the hell is this one? Oh, Connecticut 23%, Idaho 60%, Mississippi 55%, New York 19%, Wisconsin 45%, Oregon 50%, New Jersey 14%, Oklahoma 54%, Kentucky 54%, Michigan 40%, Missouri 48%, Utah 46%.
As a rough number, if I was to guess, I would say that there's something
One out of every household.
like 50,000 guns in the hands of civilians, at least
50,000 guns? No.
50 million.
In the state of
50 million.
Arkansas alone, there's 133 licensed guns. And we're not even talking about unlicensed. 133,000 guns.
Yeah, so million, 50 million guns
Probably.
with all the civilians. That's like more than most armies.
There's a lot of guns out there.
No, not out there. In America.
In America.
Let's not get it twisted.
Where's California at? Kind of curious. Washington, 42%. Alabama, 55%. Ohio, 40%. Let's see. Georgia, 49%. California, they're ranked number 4, 28%, with 406,000 guns. These are ranked by how many guns people have. Virginia, 44%, with 423,000 guns. Those are federal licenses. Holy crap. Florida has 35%, and Texas, good state of Texas, has 1 million guns by themselves, 45%.
Ridiculous.
Wow. And these are rifles too, actually, now that I'm looking at it. A man carries a rifle with a Texas flag attached to it during a police rally in Houston. What the hell? Oh, man. Red states hold the most guns. Texas is red. Florida is... I thought Florida was blue. What's Virginia, red or blue? California's blue. What's Pennsylvania, red or blue?
Asking the wrong person.
I don't know. The top 5, it looks like it's... I think it's 3 blue, or it's 3 red. Yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy. Just they need to figure out a way how to put consequences against some of these people. Pennsylvania's blue. Okay, well there you go. Isn't Florida's red? Are they red? I know Florida flips every now and then. I forget. Pennsylvania's purple. All right, we're gonna wrap this show up. Freaking Cyclone, I know, wants us to go for like 10 hours. You almost got your 2-hour show there.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Florida red. All right. Well, there you go. You guys almost got a 10-hour show. Almost. But Cyclone's probably happy. Hopefully Cyclone's happy because we didn't end in an hour. We didn't end at our 50-minute mark. But
I don't know. I told you. I was like, yo, I'm done at 4:00.
I know. We're still going. How the hell are we still going? So appreciate you guys. Happy 69th day. Freaking A. June 9th. I love that I can walk down the street legally with nunchucks, brass knuckles, and a broadsword. And these nuts. Oh, man. It's crazy. Yeah, with all the guns that are out there, the chances of a civil war are extremely high. Oh, man. Yeah, hopefully not. Pray. Hopefully things get better out there. I don't know how we got into freaking gun management, but yeah. Thanks for coming, guys. We always appreciate you guys. It's hot over here. I'm in my tank and shorts. Always appreciate you guys coming. We have a good episode coming this weekend. We actually, I'll give you guys the title. We're going to, well, maybe not the title, but we're going to be talking about what's trending on some of the new movie trailers that I've just dropped. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them we're pretty excited about. Some of these movies that are coming out this summer and next year. But we always appreciate you guys coming. Always appreciate you guys being part of the show and talking with us and keeping the conversation going. Obviously, there's a lot of issues out there, and hopefully something needs to get put in some sort of motion. Taking away people's guns, I don't think is the option either, but something needs to happen, whatever that looks like. But be safe, protect yourself. Get that VPN. Get a VPN. Don't get a gun. Next one, what do you got to say before we get the hell out of here?
All right. Thanks, you guys, for coming out to another episode of Beyond the Streams. Wherever you guys are listening to or watching us from, make sure you leave us a comment or a review so other people like yourself can find the content that you enjoy. If you're looking to be a part of the stream, be a part of the conversation, make sure you join us every Thursday around 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we do our live shows on the Beyond the Streams YouTube channel. Make sure you have notifications turned on because you never know where the conversation is going to go or if we're going to have somebody on the show. It's been a minute, but it's still going to happen. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Peace out.